What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So, like usual, we're going to talk about the expected moves for the week and just kind of give my opinion on this. Unfortunately, if you are a subscriber to both of my channels, this is Don Front Trading, then there's Don Front Show. I do go live on Don Front Show. We talk about the futures open, all that, break down some tickers. So I have to go under like anesthesia tomorrow. So today's diet is nothing but water and Gatorade. Like literally no food. So I'm just not feeling. I don't have the energy. And then if I'm just not thinking straight or anything like that, the last thing I want to be is trying to give my opinion on anything. But we can go over the expected moves, and we can make up for it on Monday. So far, that is going to be the plan after. Let's rock and roll. So we got the... what did we do last week? Push up. Now, we talked about this actually last week because I turned my trading bot off. If the one thing this market is showing us is that we're not as efficient anymore and we're starting to creep outside of there. So my trading bot actually would have taken an L had I kept it on this week. So if you do own the bot, I do have the power to shut it off. The way it works though is the more you have, more green trades versus red. The Achilles heel is that bot was built for efficiency, not volatility or anything else. And so now that we're showing off just how inefficient we are, how crazy things can get, I wanted to take a couple weeks off from it. But that will be very few and far in between, I assume. As long as history stands correct, we'll be all right. But when the storm is here, you gotta bunker it down a little bit. The question now is, as we look at these, here's the S&P, the overall market. Is this going to be like the next lower high? Do we go sideways? Do we repeat something like this where we go sideways for a week and then we dump it right back off? We're kind of in this this channel down. And one thing I've been saying is, as we reach the bottom of this channel, like we're in the oversold setting, but we're also setting up for a complete capitulation. Like, is that where everyone just says F it and sells everything? And we melt to the floor. So we still got to look out for that. Now, that still can happen up here. Let's say capitulation, let's say we were to grind sideways like this. This could be the start of capitulation, but everyone's going to think it's just a normal sell-off like we've seen already. It's when we just break through there, we'll be in headline territory and just going crazy. Now, I kind of hope we do get a green open. This is my alert because right now I'm in like SPXS and SQQQ, right? They're both red, but it's something I'm kind of like inching my way into. And I've sold a bunch of calls, so technically they're short positions, but really they're not aggressive. They are like, all it needs to do is not go up as much. We just need to not explode up, and I win. Sideways, a little bit up, a little bit down, or down, I win. So I'm not really like attacking the markets by any means. But that alert goes off. That's where I wanted to actually grab puts. I haven't decided what date. I'm thinking probably maybe October. Maybe November. I do want to give it some time because I don't want to I'm not trying to manage this thing every 15 minutes. But that's what that alert is for, so I wouldn't mind a green tomorrow. And I would be careful. If we do start the week off green, I would be hesitant to say we just blast through this 5 days up. I think we see the next top probably this next week. So it's not fortunately, but that's just what I'm on the lookout for. If you are maybe a brand new trader for some reason, you found this channel, you bought the dip, and your positions are green, do not let that position go red. Use this time to put your stops in place. If it's going to go to the moon, fine. You should have the utmost confidence that it's going to go to the moon and put your stop in the green, and this should never tag, right? Because it's just going to go to all-time highs. If your position tags out, that's because it's headed south. Chill. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at on this. I don't think we've seen the bottom. I got to jump into my chat real quick. Man, they shared a picture. I guess this is what a lot of people are talking about. Kind of makes sense. 1929 versus 2022. Be careful. Be careful, mother. Nah, just kidding. It cracks me up when I hear people warning other people. Megaphone. I love these when people do head and shoulders with these, by the way. Oh, head and shoulders. Yeah, that's not what they're drawing. Maybe they should draw another one here, but so I can see the similarities. we've actually drawn a lot of similarities out as far as charts go. Now, the concerning thing is I make fun of charts a lot because while I do trade on charts, charts show off people's characteristics, their emotions. But what I make fun of is, like, you people, not you people, you see a lot of people, they'll draw a triangle out. Or like a basic shape they learned when they were a toddler, like, oh, this is how it's going to play out. They never learned the basics of actually why that is so relevant. Like when I draw my rectangle boxes and we're bouncing around inside there and we are sideways, that's actually saying something. It's not because I know my basic shapes and I know what a rectangle is, right? We're not drawing out a triangle because we can say, Mom, look, we connected some dots. 3 points is a triangle. You know, you have to understand what's going on behind there to actually create that. So I'd be careful. You can line any chart up and make it look like something. You can always find something in the past because it's still a lot of humans doing this. The concerning part where I would say at least take it with a grain of salt. There's a reason I'm bringing it up to you guys because I could just make fun of it. It's actually very easy. But characteristically, well, first of all, 1929 versus 100 years later, do you think we've made some improvements? You think maybe we've changed a couple things around here? They were sending smoke signals out back then. Right now we got text messages. Right? There's a huge, huge different world that we're in. But if enough people are thinking this, we're going to play out. Now, they say history doesn't repeat itself, but it does rhyme. And we're kind of right on par with how this one's looking out. So I'd say keep it in the back of your mind. And if you've listened to what I say and we are on the lookout for that capitulation phase, maybe it does look something as drastic as this. That would be astronomical to see that. That would be a once-in-a-century event, which I'd be happy to make YouTube videos about. I'm sure we'll make a ton along the way. Imagine being along that. Whew, that would suck. I don't care what ticker you're in. You think AMC, because there's a movement, is going to avoid that colossal breakdown? Those tickers are going to zero. There's 7,000 tickers on the market. There'll be 1,000 after that move. So be careful which ones you're in. It does look strikingly similar, but even as much as I am short, pictures like this don't influence anything. Focus on what's at hand, not in 1929. I've said enough on this channel. I do not care about 1929. I absolutely do not care about any previous crash before, because every crash is different. The market is different. Why can I say technology? Technology is so different, right? There's way too many things here. So don't let that have you in any kind of fear-mongering state. But also, again, the other side of that coin is we don't ignore it. Like I've been talking about with my mentorship group, you know, when a tornado is when the settings are right for a tornado, right? The sirens are going off, and you got your little pack. Hopefully it's already down there, but maybe you guys don't live where I live in Tornado Alley, but it's you got like some food, some batteries, a weather radio, you know, just some blankets, pillows, stuff like that, all ready in your little shelter. Now, you hope the tornado doesn't come, but when the sirens are going off and the settings are there, you're kind of taking cover and you are prepared. That's kind of the state you probably just need to be in this market until the all clear comes out and the weather radio shuts up. Then it's take it kind of day by day, week by week. Don't ignore, top down from time frames, and don't let it catch you off guard. Be prepared for everything. There's no need to be emotional. You just got to be prepared, and it's not that difficult. Anyway, I've talked enough. Let's go over the expected moves real quick. Hang on, let's check Tesla real quick before I remember that one. 57. Tesla jumped out of that move last week. All right, IWM. Let's get back to that. 610. QQQ. 1090. SPY. 1145. Let's just do it backwards real quick. 1145. All right, let's do. Come on. That threw me off seeing the quarterlies on. There's weekly, quarterlies, and monthly, and So there's an expiration on Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tuesday's the only day this does not have an expiration. Alright, let's see where we go. Huh, how volatile are we going to get? I know a lot of you guys think like peace talks in Ukraine will probably get us up there, but probably not. There we go, right on the dot. Let's chart them out though. Alright, so there's spike Q. The bot is still off, by the way. The trading bot. So it was off last week. It's also off this week. All right, QQQ was 1090. It's almost like you can time the market. I'm just kidding. No one can time the market. No one at all. No one's ever done it. No one can trade profitably or map this out. Alright, 1090. What we got? Oh, yeah, we are going to add the. Let's add 2 on the Qs for sure. Alright, and IWM. Look at that. You guys get so excited. IWM. The little one that could last week. What do you guys think about this week? What's the let me know in the comments down below. We green? So it's up, down, or sideways. Despite what anyone else can tell you, that's those are your options. Doji week? If you think it's a doji week, which is indecisive, right? We got a wick up, wick down, candle body. Like we basically close where we open. What do you think the following week will be? Where do we break to directionally next? So I want to know, do you think up, down, or doji, then up and down? Oh, as long as we don't start jumping and skipping and hopping, have a week like that. I'm kind of on the camp of sideways. A little bit of a pop-up, a little bit of nothing. God, your tab just crashed. We can help. Can you just send me something that works appropriately? That'd be great. Oil. Let's get the crap out of here. Speaking of which, what's the crap showing off? Oh, MACD showing a little bit of a buy signal. How many guys do that? We're not so oversold anymore. Let's go. Weekly's not so hot. I'm not so hot on the weekly. So if we're going to entertain the idea of the MACD and RSI, guess doesn't look bad. Oh no. So is that breaking up? IWM. So definitely seen much better. Not quite oversold yet. What's the dollar doing? Man, when you bring indicators up, baby, it does make you want to sell the dollar, buy the markets. We're headed back to all-time highs. Except that's a little overbought. A little overbought. A little overbought. So which one is it, guys? The 4-hour, the daily, or the weekly? Which one sold you a direction? Anyway, I've talked enough. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. I gotta make up for not going live tonight. So hit the subscribe button, both channels, because I'll be live tomorrow on the Don Franz Show, and I will see you all there.